Welcome. This is the Ray Baby Rundown Show. Now for your host, Watchman Ray Ray.
You like that, right? Yeah, I made that. You believe that? You know I had that kind of talent, did you? Anyway, I'll be, I make my own music. I haven't really messed with it in a while, but, yeah. I'll play a little bit more later on. I don't want to bore everybody. I'll put it towards the end of the show if anybody's interested. Anyway, man, I hope y'all love me, because some of you probably already know that I was in a car accident. Yeah, I'm just driving home. You know, I had almost decided to do a little bit of recording while I was driving, and the last minute I just said, nah, I ain't gonna do that right now. So anyway, I'm just headed down the road, almost home. It'd been raining that day, so the streets were kind of wet, and I had to cross one highway. There's a traffic light there, and so I stopped. My light turned green, and I proceeded to cross. And then out of the corner of my eye, I saw this van coming, right? By the time I saw it, I knew it was too late. There was nothing I could do. So I just braced myself and tried to hold the wheels straight, and kablam! This dude T-boned me just about dead center of my truck. Truck spun around, and anyway, by the time I got stopped, I'd already made a 180-degree spin. I could see the van that hit my truck, and the driver of that van got out, older gentleman, and he was saying a few choice words at the top of his lungs. He looked over at me, and I was like, "This is your fault, brother." You get mad all you want. You better not start getting mad at me. Anyway, so I looked around, see if there's any other danger. Seeing none, I wondered for a second, will my truck move? Because I had no idea what all had been hit, what all had been damaged. So I decided I better get the truck out of the road. And luckily, it was drivable. So I pulled off the road, and first thing after I got out of the truck, I asked the guy, "Are you okay?" He said, "Yes, I'm okay." It's like, all right. And he started trying to talk me into following him over to some body shop. I was like, "No, we're going to have a police report made." And just prior to that, as I was pulling the truck off the road, he was starting to move the van. And I thought, because it looked kind of like he was trying to turn the opposite direction, and I thought he was fixing to run. And my adrenaline's pumped, and I was thinking, go ahead and run, sucker. I will chase you down. But he didn't. He stayed. Anyway, so we called, got the police out there, and then come to find out this guy didn't have insurance, for one, a driver's license for another, and it wasn't even his van. He was working for another company to have the van worked on. So after all that, we had the police report made. I had his information, he had mine, and we parted ways. Later on, getting a copy of the police report, come to find out that he claimed that he was driving that van to test the brakes. Well, I'd say it failed that test. And anyway, nobody was hurt, thank goodness. And anyway, I got my insurance on it, giving them all the information so they can kind of get this dude, get some money out of this guy to help pay for all this. And I got an appointment set up with a body shop. So, main thing is nobody got hurt. So we're good. Anywho, moving right along. We have, I've got a few clips I want to play. And, somebody the other day told me, he said, look, why don't you just have a little bit of fun? I thought I was. I thought I was having fun here. This is not fun? And they said, well, you got a lot of political stuff going on. I was like, well, that's just me, brother. I get involved. I don't say I get involved, but it's an interest of mine, and I would think it'd be an interest of anyone's, unless you don't care about your freedom or loving life, having what kind of life that you're going to have. You better care about the politics. You better care about the politics and use whatever little bit of influence that you have to try to shape it. Anyway, so I just told him, I said, look, that's just part of me. But in the interest of other people's feelings, I've cut out a lot of the politics, but there was a couple of things I wanted to show you. First of all, I'm sure you've already heard by now that Eric Swalwell, representative from California, this dude, he let a big one on live TV, MSNBC, talking with Chris Matthews. And anyway, just let's play that, shall we? This dude, boy. All right, here we go.
Chris, so far the evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election.
Did you hear that? Let's play it again.
Help him cheat an election.
Cheat an election. That's funny, man. And then he tried to deny it, man. He's like, it wasn't me. There's nobody else in there with him. Nobody. I mean, you can look at it for yourself. Just look up Eric Swalwell farts, okay? There's nobody else in there with him. And that's one of those rooms where, stuff echoes. And you can't hear anybody else. There's nobody walking. There's nobody talking. It's just him. It's just him. Okay? Well, that was something.
Help him cheat an election.
I can't get enough. This guy, boy, he's just a... Cheat. He just keeps doing it.
And the complaint that I've heard from Republicans...
is about your flatulence? All right, whatever. Let's go on. And he tried to not... Man, own that. Own it. You got some cojones on you, brother. On live TV, you just let one. All right. So here's the gift that just keeps on giving. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. I swear, every time she opens her mouth, man, it is... You just don't know what's fixing to happen. Anyway, she was at this some kind of town hall meeting or whatever. And, well, here, let's just play it.
People like to say, oh, this is about free stuff. This is not about free stuff. These are public goods. Yes. They're public goods. Yes. So I'll never want to hear the word or the term free stuff ever again. Woo!
This is not about free stuff. She says she don't want to hear you say free stuff ever again. Well, she kind of has a point. It's not free. Somebody's paying for it. It's free, I guess, to whoever gets it, but somebody paid for it. Somebody worked, somebody paid, and somebody else is getting it for free. So in a way, she has a point. It's not free. Somebody paid for it. She's trying to capitalize on it because she ain't got nothing else. She ain't got nothing else but to try to give a bunch of handouts to try to win over people and try to make them feel like they're entitled. So this is what she does. Anyway, that's it. I'm not doing any more political stuff. That's it. Not on this show. Maybe later on, another show, but not right now. It's tough. It's tough because I naturally just want to go after politics, and I just can't. I just can't do it. I just can't. Anyway, I wanted to show you guys, or let you listen to a few of the tunes that I made. I'm not going to play like a whole track or anything, but just show you some of the stuff I've done. This first one, I called it 50,000 watts. And this was when I went by the stage name of Deadly. Deadly, get it? Haha. Anyway, it's got a little bit of my work on the ones and twos, and just kind of show you what I was doing in regards to the hip hop genre.
50,000 watts of funkin' hip hop power.
Anyway, that's 50,000 watts, and let's see what else I got here. This one, I call it methodical. It's kind of a hip hop feel, kind of a techno, well, not techno, but like a electronica feel to it. Anyway, here we go.
Good morning and welcome to the Subgenius Devotional Hour here before the normal scary time.
that's part of methodical, and this one here has got a real techno type feel to it. It's called Nothing Can Save You, and here we go. All right, and I got a few more here. This one's called Whom Shall I Fear? It's I'm not sure how to describe this. It's got kind of a hip hop feel to it. It's with some a set of drums that would be probably more at home on a rock stage. Anyway, here we go. It's kind of got like a little reggae type thing going on there. Anyway, this next one is your key phrase, and it's kind of a hip hop electronica mix. Anyway, here we go.
The message is now part of and registered in your subconscious mind. Every time you say, see, hear, or think.
Bob?
That's your key phrase. It will trigger the entire message without your being aware of it. Relax the little muscles between the brows.
All right, so that's your key phrase. And this one here, I really didn't do much with it. It's got like this type of Congo drums. It's got a nice little beat to it. Anyway, I really didn't do much with it. I plan on doing more with the majority of these. But this one I put it together and used it on another video that my wife and I have been involved in. So here we go. Anyway, pretty much the rest of the song is, variations of what you just heard. Now on to the rock music. I put together some rock music as well under the stage name of Robur in Dio, which is Latin for strength in God. And here's the first one. It's called Scatterbrains. Anyway, there's more to that. It changes up a couple of different ways. And this one is Heathen. Anyway, that one, I actually made that one on a service. I didn't really use any of my own equipment for it, so it's got a little bit different sound to it. I forgot the name of the service that I used. I can't even remember what it was. But anyway, so it wasn't totally me. That was, that was me using somebody else's equipment, samples, that type of thing. All this stuff is samples, by the way. I mean, I couldn't play an instrument. I can't. I don't even know how to read sheet music, man. So this is all stuff that I just kind of did from scratch. Kind of just put together my instruments and set the timing, had an idea of a melody, and just kind of put it together. Anyway, that was an intro to another song I had made that I don't even remember what the name of that one was. But anyway, that was an intro to another song that I had made, and I just kind of looped it out because I was using it for a different purpose other than just playing the song. But I liked that intro. I thought it was kind of, I don't know what you call it. It just sounded cool, man. So I used it. Anyway, this next one is called Wicked Ways. And here we go. Anyway, that was Wicked Ways, and I guess that's probably bored you enough with my music, but on the chance that you like it or whatever, and you want to hear more, I've got an account on SoundCloud. You can look up, what was it? Deadly, that's DED space LEE, or Kamikaze DJ. Kamikaze is KAMIKAZE DJ. And the rock music is Robur and Dio. That's Robur is ROBUR and space IN space DEO. And yes, I know Deadly and Kamikaze DJ are now used by other artists. Okay, I was never published. I never had a record cut or anything like that. So, you know, more power to those guys. I ain't got no beef with them or anything like that. You know, I get people all the time saying, "You ain't Deadly. You ain't Kamikaze DJ. I know Kamikaze DJ, and you ain't him, and this ain't his music." And I'm like, whatever, dude. You know, I was him before he was him. Okay? So, back up off me. Anyway, that's just a little bit of my talent. The type of the equipment that I use, I don't have the mixing board anymore, so I can't tell you who made that one. It was a real simple mixing board. It just had 2 channels on it. Anyway, that's what I use for, you know, the turntables. I used Octamed. Well, it used to be called Octamed. Now it's just called Med Sound Studio for putting together my tracks and the instruments and the timing and all that. I don't even know what company makes that anymore. Anyway, the instruments I got from various places. They're all sound samples, digital sound samples. And I use Gold Wave, which is a sound modifying software, and I also used Audacity, which is basically the same type of software. It just, you know, the effects and stuff that I could use on Audacity, some of them would work better for a particular piece, and some of them, Gold Wave, would work better for a particular piece. So I used them both. I also used Multi-Quints, which I don't even know if you can get that one anymore, but it was also a audio video track. I don't know. It's a tracking machine is basically what it was in software form. And I'm trying to think, what else? Was there anything else that I used? I don't remember. Anyway, like I said, if you happen to like that kind of stuff, then great. Look it up. See if there's some other songs, especially on I believe it was SoundCloud. I think I still have my YouTube account up. Don't ask me the name of it. I ain't even logged into that thing in forever. But it's but yeah, there's some more if you guys are interested. Anyway, I'm not going to take up very much more of your time. This was kind of fun. Well, for me, it was kind of fun. I don't know about for you. But anyway, I'm going to jet. You guys be cool. Hope everybody has or had, depending on when you listen to this, a good Thanksgiving. Remember to give thanks to the Father for all the blessings that you have. And I think we'll go out with another piece of mine. Anyway, Tune in next time. Like, share, subscribe. Show me some love. I'm out. Peace.
Thank you for listening. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We'll see you next time for the next episode of the Ray Baby Rundown Show. Goodbye.